Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Setre. I hope you're doing really well. I'm a UK registered nurse and I usually give tips and advice to overseas nurses or carers, senior carers and your spouses who have relocated to the UK. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how we can look after ourselves whilst we look after others. So if you want to know more about this, why not watch the video to the end? You're welcome back to the main video. If this is the first time you have come across my video or my channel, please remember to like, subscribe and share. And if you're someone who has already subscribed or you're a viewer and you have come back to see what I'm talking about today, thank you so much. So most of us have traveled from several different parts of the world to the UK to give care or to work as nurses or as senior carers or care assistants, and we've brought along with us our spouses. We have come here to work in order to, make some money in order to support our families and ourselves as well. It is very important for us to take good care of ourselves whilst we work hard, because if you identify whatever problem you have early, there are chances for you to prevent major problems. Some of us or some people have relocated to the UK already with pre-existing medical conditions. Do not sit back and do nothing about it. It's important for you to register with a GP or a doctor so that you can have your medications as required and all that. So, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I have a few questions to ask you. When was the last time you checked your blood pressure? When was the last time you have found out whether you have diabetes or not? Because there are a lot of people walking about with high blood pressure, with diabetes, with high cholesterol, and we don't even know about it. There are times you hear someone has died suddenly of heart attack or something like that, and we don't know why. It's because some are not aware that they have these conditions. So once again, it's important for us to look after ourselves. It's important for us to get these things checked. If you're in the UK, I'm talking about the UK because this is where I live. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can always walk into a doctor's office or go to a hospital. You go to a pharmacist and you can get your blood pressure checked. Some pharmacists actually offer services like cholesterol checking. Some do diabetes checking. And in the UK, you can walk into your GP surgery. In my surgery, I can say for sure, they have a blood pressure monitoring machine there. You just walk there, take a few moments, rest, and then it can actually check your blood pressure. It will check your height, it will check your weight, and it would actually print off receipt or give you a printout with what your BMI and all that is. So it's important for you to do these things. Do not ignore your health. People work, and they don't take care of themselves. Some of us actually, we do have certain symptoms and we ignore them without doing anything. We keep pushing and say, oh, it might not be anything. Let me just go and work. But you never know that symptoms that you've been ignoring could be, something that you don't know about. So once again, now let's go back to how you can help yourself. Apart from going to your doctors to check, if you're living in the UK, especially in England, I don't know about Wales, Scotland or Northern Ireland. They may well have an equivalent of what is available in England. So if you live in England, you can actually, or you are able to book yourself with your GP surgery to have what we call NHS health check. It is free and it is offered to people from the age of 40 to 74 years old. So if you're 40 and you have not yet had your free NHS health check, just phone your GP surgery in England and ask to be booked to have your NHS health check. What does that involve? It involves checking your blood pressure, taking family history. They will do your bloods and they would ask about smoking, alcohol intake and all that. Bear in mind, as we grow or as we are getting older, we are actually at higher risk of developing heart disease. We can have kidney disease, and we can develop type 2 diabetes. So when you have all these things, this NHS health check would help to identify or spot any of these conditions. And once again, early identification will lead to early preventative measures being taken. It could be advice about smoking cessation. It could be advice about weight management. It could be advice about dietary, management and all that. So these things are very important. Don't play around with it. As I said, if you're here and you're ignoring your health, or you are anywhere in the world and you're ignoring your health, all this hard work we are all doing, how are you going to manage to support your family if you are not well? So once again, today, as you know, we normally talk about how you can relocate and work in the UK, in the US, and wherever, but we don't talk about the health aspect of things. Our health is very important. We need to look after our health. We need to actually look after ourselves before we look after others. We need to be able to have that energy and strength in nursing ourselves before we go out nursing other people. So I hope this short video has been helpful to you. Even if not to you, it might be helpful to your family or your friends. Don't just sit down and ignore any symptoms you're having. Don't sit down without knowing what your blood pressure is. Don't sit down without checking whether your cholesterol is high or not. It's important to get these things checked. The earlier you get them checked, the earlier or better it would be. You would have a better outcome of preventing some of these things. Take care of yourselves. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.